Previously, in Shadows of Zhalore,
Oh,
dagger
thank God,
counter went
it's
off.
recap. Oh fuck! Sorry.
Hexia Mania escaped. You met up again. You found the entrance to an evil team's hideout. You defeated someone in a triple battle using one Pokemon, effectively. You entered the hideout and your Geiger counters went off.
Oh, that's odd.
And then the door slams behind you.
Hexia, you didn't put anything weird in your ramen, did you?
I don't think so. Then again, I did find some very strange mushrooms growing on the side of the road.
That explains so much.
That explains everything.
Is there a door switch to open the door from here?
You check a place out?
Yes.
Can I assist? Is that a thing that exists in this edition?
Yes, but I'm just gonna give Michael a +2. You find a switch. Do you press it?
Is this obviously like this opens the door that just shut, or is this
It's near the door. It's not labeled though.
I flick the switch.
The lights turn off.
I flick it back.
Curses.
Is this part where like Hexia is like halfway across the room, then I flick them back on? She's like right next to me.
Probably. With Litwick out.
That's canon.
Hexia? Why do you do that every time?
It's an obligation. I'm a hex maniac.
It's no. You are not obligated to.
Hex Joy does it all the time too, but you don't get mad at her.
She does it? That
Probably.
explains so much. I'm gonna have to look at the Hex Maniac charter after this.
That's probably how she gave you your tea so quickly. The lights flickered and suddenly she was next to you pouring the tea.
I realize I might have made regrettable choices of bread.
You're just now realizing this.
Yes.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
Anyway.
So wait, do we have our Pokémons in with us?
Yeah, you have your Pokemon.
Nice.
Didn't
the Jenny like leave a Pokemon to guard the outside as well?
Yeah, outside. But I mean, it's not going to do much good now.
Yeah, that poor Pokemon just left there.
So when you were looking for a switch in this room, you did find some protective gear in a closet.
Is there a place to change?
Yeah. Next to the closet.
I go into the changing room and change into protective gear.
You start to change and then you realize, oh, this goes on over your clothes.
Ah, okay. I throw it on overwards.
So you do see a couple lab coats in the changing room.
I take a lab coat.
I'm tempted to just take the clothes off and then do the protective suit, but then that'll become irradiated, so let's not.
I also let Hexia know this goes on over.
I mean, if you put it on without any clothes underneath, it still protects you from radiation.
Yeah.
So you can, if you really want to, go ahead.
Yeah, but won't the clothes I'm currently wearing become irradiated?
Yeah, you'd have to wash them afterwards.
Yeah.
Seems like such a hassle.
Before putting on the thing, I throw on the lab coat and then put the protective gear over.
So now you actually have a lab coat. Unless you already had one, in that case you're wearing two.
I have two lab coats. I am now twice the professor I was. That's how this works. more authority as a professor, the more lab coats you're wearing.
Professor Oak is secretly wearing 9 lab coats.
I was gonna say you're getting closer to Professor Oak's level.
Yeah. They're just like a bunch, they're like nanofiber thin lab coats. They just has layered over each other to look like one regular lab coat.
No, he had them stitched together, so it's easier to put them on too.
Fair.
It's a 9-layered lab coat of lab coats, and he can only say that because there's actually pockets on every layer.
Perfect. Alright, Hexia, you ready?
I'm gonna say no.
Well, we're going in anyway.
That's fair.
All right, there's
we could
obviously
also
only
just
one
wait here
path.
for the- I mean, we could also just wait here till the cops show up.
But that seems like such a pain.
So do you walk down the egregiously long corridor?
Sure. Does radiation affect the Pokemon similar to us, or like?
They're a little bit more hardy, and your steel types are very hardy. The ghost types basically aren't affected. Actually, they straight up aren't affected.
I need
So,
to
like,
double check something really quick.
Do we have Litwick? Just Litwick.
Yeah.
Ferroseed resists because it's steel type, but you're a little worried because it's also grass type. Not sure what that'll do.
Okay, he's a ghost. He's a ghosty boy, so I don't have to worry about him dying because he's ghosty boy.
Yeah, Litwick.
Can't die if already dead.
Can't die if you're already dead.
That's actually literally why ghosts are immune to radiation type.
Just that meme where it's like the person tapping their forehead.
Yeah.
I'm about to post something hilarious on memes. Don't judge me for it.
I will judge you.
I always knew this day would come.
Yeah, but I'm gonna grab some food real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry about this.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well, if he's gonna bid on the cause, I will too.
I'm alone. Okay, is everybody back from their breaks?
We've
Yeah, I'm
been
here.
back. We've been waiting.
Maybe have a latte?
Mhm.
No, I unpaused the recording.
Man,
So-
I love coffee right now.
You take the really, really long, winding
You know what?
hallway.
Let's all take like a 30-minute coffee break.
Let's not.
8 minutes of recording, 30-minute coffee break. 8 minutes of recording, 30-minute coffee break.
Just stay next to me, Hexia, and let's go onwards.
Okay. I will use Litwick as a light source.
It's currently thoroughly lit in here. But now it's even more lit.
This is why that explains why Hexia is moving the same speed as me. Like most horror movie monsters, she moves quicker in the dark.
It's not even dark.
Hence why she's not moving faster. I'm just kind of slowly moving this head forward because I don't know if anything happens.
Right, that's fine. If I would have thought ahead of time, I would have like a Team Rocket hideout statue token uploaded.
Aha! So it is Team Rocket.
No, it's just that's.
I thought it
Is
was
this
another enemy team, but it was Team Rocket.
Is this more creepy than a Team Rocket statue? Don't blink.
I mean, considering I've seen Doctor Who, yeah.
Yep. Hexia, I found your sister.
What are you talking about? I'm an only child.
That also explains a lot.
Wait. Then who did I talk to last time I visited you?
Didn't you say at some point you had a sister?
Fuck, I might have. I haven't been keeping.
I don't remember, but
I don't remember. I was just doing that as
If I
a joke.
do, she's definitely not a hex maniac.
yeah.
Just
We
because-
find out she's like the champion and the complete opposite.
Right?
Health
How-
She's
nut.
the champion the whole time. Could have called her.
The champion,
Never did.
Health nut. Everything.
You know what? It's official. She's a champion. I don't care what you say, Josh.
She's the champion somewhere. Not necessarily here, but
Also for
somewhere.
Hoenn champion.
She's the
She's the
champion
Hoenn
in our
champ. Yeah, the Hoenn champion. Perfect.
heart.
My God, would it be hilarious if we could just like get an audience with the peoples? I'll be honest, I don't remember anything from the story.
So yeah,
I
you
don't
see
know
it.
either. I was just making a joke.
You see a
Hoping you'd
statue.
say, I don't have a. Hexia,
Yes,
there's an odd statue.
I'm too busy peering at you from around the corner.
Can you come up here and peer at the
Literally.
statue from around the corner?
Fine.
Hexia, that's not where the statue is,
Oh,
Hexia.
sorry, I got confused.
Uh-huh.
I peer
Is
around
that-
the corner, staring menacingly.
Is that like a ghost statue thing, or
I don't know, throw a rock at it.
You look around for a rock. You don't see one.
What do you mean? You don't just carry rocks on you?
I chuck one of my pens at it?
Is that one of the items that never runs low is pens?
I mean, I could chuck a Pokeball at it.
You'd have a better chance with the Pokeball. 30 feet.
I
Oh,
chuck-
Pokeball.
I chuck my rock-shaped Pokeball at it.
Tap. Think, think, think.
I throw a berry at it.
Splat.
I throw another berry at it.
This time you miss, but there's still a splat because it hit something else.
I throw
Either
another
the
check it
floor
berry
or
at
the
it.
wall.
I roll a Pokeball along the floor towards the statue.
Where are you aiming?
Do you have to activate a Pokeball before you catch something?
Yeah, you activate it and then throw because they're small. They're like, and then they
Alright.
expand.
Well,
Yeah,
then
I
I
throw
will
it,
attempt
like-
to catch it.
Like you want to roll in front of it, tap it on the side. What?
I tap it on the side.
Nothing happened.
Do I have to roll to catch for an inanimate object?
No,
Okay,
unless it
well, then-
suddenly is a Pokemon. But
Alright.
the professors tried that and it didn't activate on it.
Oh, he's actually tried to catch it.
Well, I assume if you're gonna get a good throw on a Pokeball, you're gonna activate it first.
That's fair.
Because
Yeah.
it's too small, otherwise it can't get a good grip.
All I'm saying is nothing's wrong. I go.
It goes from
forward.
a golf ball to a softball. Which one do you think's easier to get a good grip on to throw?
Actually, I thought they were smaller than golf balls.
I mean, they're on the belt. So you're standing next to the statue now.
Yeah, just walk in front of the statue then.
Wah, wah, wah.
Oh, then.
A Team Cypher person drops from somewhere in the ceiling, and a door closes behind them. Aha! Intruders! His Geiger
Are you
counter
cracked
starts
in
going
there?
off. Oh, crud!
We're not intruders, we're building expectors.
I'm sure you can roll that.
I'll back her up on this. I have the coat for it.
Would that be listen to me?
Manipulate someone.
Manipulate someone? Oh, yeah.
Oh, you are? Okay. Now how do I get back up there?
Yeah, that has to be like how long were you waiting up in there?
Well, I mean, I wasn't waiting right here. There's a chute. But how do I get back up there to leave? Because he's looking around, trying to find a
You
ladder.
have like a well-aired room you were waiting in to go down the chute, or?
Oh yeah. The alarm went off and I was the first one in the chute. But now, how do I get back?
This is something you have to bring up with the designer. Definitely gonna leave a mark
Okay,
here.
I'm gonna write that down as a violation.
I guess I have to go back the long way. He starts running down the hallway.
Like, legitimately, just all of a sudden I have a clipboard and writing it down.
Well, you probably could just start writing something on your Pokédex. But also, he's not there anymore because he's running. Well, he's there. He's just not talking to you anymore. He's just running down the hallway.
Matter. I'm still writing it down. That's clearly a violation. You can't just have like a one-way entry. I guess maybe it's an emergency exit. I'm gonna have to get to the other end and actually inspect it to see if that actually is a violation.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just write that down as a note for later.
Bob suddenly has glasses and is nodding along.
He definitely agrees with the whole. It's definitely a violation thing.
I guess we should continue on with our inspection.
Yeah.
I mean, the first thing that you may have seen as a violation is that there's radiation in the building.
No, yes,
I mean, that's not necessarily a big issue. Is the radiation at the front entrance?
Yes, it was.
Okay, then that's definitely a violation. Let's write that down.
Well, it depends on where it is. If it's a violation or not.
Yeah.
You pass another statue, but it looks like the guy deactivated it. Because it doesn't go off.
Convenient.
How convenient. We're not gonna have to convince every person we come across that we're inspectors.
Well, I mean, I was trying to do the Gen 2 rocket hideout thing to you, but you succeeded in manipulating the guy. There was going to be every statue was going to go off, and you were going to have to fight someone.
That's hilarious.
But also, that would have been tedious, so I'm actually glad that you...
Aren't you glad when we foil your plans?
In this specific instance where it was more work for me to do it, yes. In the instance where it was my entire day's worth of work, usually no.
Don't feel too bad. We essentially ruined Bard's campaign, me and Knight.
Well, do you remember that station? To be fair, that was going to be a lot of stuff for you guys, and that combat system sucked. But I had made that map. I had already filled that map in.
I think I was essentially a space prostitute, if I remember correctly.
I think you were trying to be.
Oh yeah, I was trying to be, yeah. That sounds about right.
I'm just going to teleport you guys to the room.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, now it's letting me.
Was it seriously just going to be statues along this entire hallway?
Well, yes.
How many?
Just 3 or 4, but it still was going to be combat scenes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was such a long hallway. I was thinking there's got to be at least 10 of them that he was planning on using.
Oh heck no. You encounter a man wearing...
That is not a battle axe. I refuse to believe that's a battle axe.
That's a D&D style battle axe. It's not a true battle axe.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Actually, it's not that far off of Viking axe, but it's still not something that traditionally would be used.
I've seen some Viking axes. That doesn't look like any Viking axe.
It curves way too much.
Yeah.
It's like somebody found a piece of metal, stuck it on a stick, and then sharpened it how it was.
Are you the person in charge here?
No, but I'm trying to find him. Stole my Pokemon.
Oh, okay. We don't have to do the whole building inspector shtick.
Wait, we're not building inspectors?
Hexia?
Years of training.
You
Wasted.
You have no years of training.
What if I did? Oh god.
What are you two, Jesse and James?
Who the hell's that?
Who the fuck is Jesse?
Never mind.
Alright.
You're gonna help me get my Stoutland back.
Huh?
My Stoutland.
Stoutland?
Ah, Stoutland. The Stoutland of Stoutlands.
Yeah, the Pokemon. It's a Stoutland.
Yeah. Sir Stoutland from Stoutland. Sir Stoutland of Stoutland from Stoutland.
No, it's the Stoutland of Stoutland, but he's from Yanber.
What are you talking about?
Nothing, just some tongue twisters.
I'm from Galar,
We're idiots.
because I'm pretty sure they're not going to do a Scottish version of Pokemon.
Why, Slag, you would have a chicken Pokemon battle?
No, I was just thinking Scotland Pokemon would have a history of very much warfare, very much death.
Oh, that would be amazing.
I would like to look around to see if there's any place where we can go further.
All right,
I mean,
check the place
have
out.
you seen half the Pokedex entries that exist out there? There's some fucked up Pokemon.
12.
You find the infamous warp panel.
Ah. For my years of
Right.
internship as building inspector.
Wait,
Oh,
you
that's
said
a
we
warp
weren't building
panel.
inspectors.
I mean, we aren't.
I
I
jump
was at
on
one
it.
time. I, also jump on because she just does that, and I'm trying to prevent her from getting herself killed.
It sends us all into 3 separate locations.
Oh god, don't you dare.
Tempting.
Very tempting. Do it.
Is this where we have a flashback to us discussing, that being the end of it, and that being exactly what happens, Red versus Blue?
I don't get it. What do you mean in Red versus Blue?
In Red versus Blue, one of the earlier seasons, they're like, what if we jump through it and it sends us to a bunch of different locations? And that's how they ended that season, is they jumped through it and sent them to a bunch of different locations, I thought.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Or I might be thinking of a different show. I think I might be thinking of a different Machinima show that was never finished, unlike Red versus Blue. Yeah, I think I'm thinking of a different thing.
I mean,
Yeah,
that does sound like
because
something they would do with one of the teleporters on Halo, but...
Well, in Red vs. Blue, they were sent to different locations, but it's a different machinima that referenced that.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I think one of them was sent into one of the PvP grounds.
Mm-hmm.
It was Sarge and Caboose, and I can't remember what the rest of them went. I only remember that because it was capture the flag, but it's super annoying. So capture the flag.
Mhm.
Isn't that where Griffball
Unfortunately,
came
they
from?
didn't have a Puma with them.
Anyways, there is the same Cypher agent in this area. And that's the guy that ran past me earlier and disappeared. Said something about being a building inspector.
Yes, we are the building inspectors. I just give like an over-exaggerated wink to the Scottish guy.
Aye, yes, we are.
Why are you winking at that weird Scottish dude?
Of all the things you've done, that's what you must question.
Look, I'm just saying, if we're gonna be hitting on people, let's just be open about it. Let's not do the winking thing.
I wasn't.
Oh.
He's not my
Why do you
type,
have-
anyways.
Why do you have to presume like that's all anyone ever does? Out of
I
curiosity.
don't know, because what else is there worth doing?
Anyway, let us continue.
Oh no, I appear to have done an oops.
Why is that always
Where's the Hex Maniac? Well, he doesn't know it's a Hex Maniac. Where's the girl go?
She's a hex maniac.
Oy.
A sudden spurt of magical energy, I phased through the wall.
Is this where we should just warp ahead, or?
Yes. There's
walking.
multiple Cypher people here.
Ah, I see.
Power walking with purpose with the speed of at least 2.5 Stoutlands. Yes, I am the building inspector.
Outland.
I'm gonna need a new manipulate someone roll here.
Awesome.
Do you want me to do it, or
Leave
you
it
to
to
do
me.
it?
You should not have left it to me.
What do you say that tips off that you're not a building inspector? Also, mark an experience.
Maybe she literally says, "I'm not a building inspector."
No, I'm your structure inspector.
Did she just say structure inspector?
Why do you do this?
Better yet, structure checker.
Oh no.
Bob, it's fighting time.
Come on, Litwick.
Dun, dun,
Go
dun,
on
dun.
an adventure.
They send out a Skorupi.
A what? Is that the scorpion thingy? I'm gonna look like a real Jasongi if that's wrong.
Yes, it is. Oh, it even moves.
Oh, it wiggles.
Yeah, it's
Why
a
couldn't
gift.
I get one that wiggles? This game sucks.
Not in the budget increase. We're only 2D now.
I have to pause it on my end because it's going bonkers trying to sync up with everyone. Because that's what it does. It tries to look the same on everyone's screen. It was just like...
He's like, kill me.
Skorupi!
I don't even know if Litwick makes sounds.
Probably just says, Litwick?
Or lit. Or wick.
Skorupi!
Bob
Scrub.
smash.
I don't think Bob says anything.
Bob's like, here I go, winning it again.
Let me pull up face stats for Skorupi.
Wait, is Litwick in Pokemon Sword and Shield?
Yep. It's in the third gym. As a catchable. I believe Skorupi, yeah, Skorupi's definitely. Because Drapion is, so it'd be weird if Skorupi wasn't, considering. Skorupi is not very
I don't
fast.
say their names.
So, who wants to be fighting this guy, Skorupi?
What's its typing again?
Bug
Pokedex.
poison.
Bug and poison.
As you look at your Pokedex.
I really should have saved a chart somewhere. Yeah, screw it,
Skorupi.
I'll do it.
It attacks using the claws on its tail. Once locked in its grip, its prey is unable to move as this Pokemon's poison seeps in.
Well, that's terrifying, but you can't kill something that's already dead.
They what?
I'm so sorry, Litwick. Ugh, Litwick, my child, you must fight.
So do you want to fight him, or do you want me?
Yeah, I'll fight him.
Alright, using Litwick, roll an attack.
Okay.
And then tell me what
let's
typing it
do
is.
An attack. Do I have to do anything special for like a? Just
So-
some Frostlass?
See here. On Litwick's
Or-
thing. You use a physical or special.
Okay, I used a special attack.
Okay, so this is a fire type attack, which is super effective.
Hooray!
And yeah, it's just you doing damage. So roll a d4 plus your special attack plus 1. Where is it? Plus 1 plus 1, so plus 2. D4 plus special plus 2.
4 damage. Well, fuck you, see ya.
Let's live with special. Special attack is 1, so 5 damage.
Well, you said 1d4 plus 2.
No, 1d4 plus 1 plus your special attack.
Yeah, which is 2. Wait,
Plus your special
plus the
attack, which is
special
1.
attack. Wait, so what's the other 1 coming from?
Plus 1 for being super effective, plus 1 for you being a stage 1 Pokemon. For some reason. I don't know. I wouldn't have done that, but eh. And then
Okay.
plus 1 for your special attack.
Alright, 5 it is then.
Which knocks out the Skorupi.
Hooray! Victory is mine. I still don't understand how XP works in this.
Your Pokemon levels up when you do, remember?
Yeah, I still don't understand how it works though.
The next person, seeing Skorupi go down already, throws out to their Pokemon.
I look at the person who sent out the Skorupi at first and say, what do you have now? Tell me what you have now.
I don't.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hold on, I need to figure out what they're throwing out here. The evil team, they usually have poison types and dark types, right? Or also, in this case, it could be the new radiation type. Considering you're standing somewhere with radiation.
Was that your only Pokemon then? I'm
Well,
assuming the
there's other
person-
people in here, so it was that specific trainer's only Pokemon.
All right. So the rest of you going to attack, or can we continue onwards?
One of them throws out Radion. It's an Eevee evolution.
Hey, what?
Radion.
Oh, radiation.
Yeah.
Eevee.
It's a radiation type Eevee. I need to add it into my decks. Yeah, but I'm going to say it has the same stats as the Sylveon. To help with mechanics, so I don't have to make it up. Who wants to take on this very pale-looking evolution? It does not look very happy to be alive. Yellow.
What?
Sorry.
You're cutting out for me, Josh.
Sorry. Who wants to take on this pale-looking evolution that does not look very happy to be a thing? Did you catch me that time?
Yeah. So Hexia, do you want me or you to handle it?
Handle what?
I point to the
Radion.
radiation Eevee.
I don't see a radiation Eevee. Is it a ghost type? Oh god, it's a ghost type, isn't it?
It's a radiation type.
Alright.
It was involved using a different type of brick. A regular brick works for just regular ghost type Eevee.
Did I make a ghost type Eevee?
Oh
I don't
my god.
remember.
I've
did
seen
not.
that joke so many times.
Well, the one that I saw was, oh, it's a new evolution stone, and it's a piece of uranium.
That's hilarious. Where did you put the new type advantage link?
It's
It's in the Discord under
Fakemon.
Fakemon. Yeah, I need it too. I don't have it anywhere else right now. Needless to say, you will not be using the radiation type attack if you're using the liquid. Put this into roll 20. Okay. So, speed-wise, we're going to actually have to look at this. What is Litwick's speed right now? Oh, we did upload it.
I'll be right back, but keep going.
Can you hear me, Joker?
Hmm?
What's Litwick's speed stat?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Is it 0?
Yeah.
Okay, this is faster than that. Going to use let's go with the poison type attack. Going to be a special attack. So it's 2d6 2d6, not 56. Plus 3? Okay. Okay, you both hit each other.
Okay.
So you can roll damage.
Okay.
Now I need a type chart for Ghost.
Oh wait, no, that wouldn't have been.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I need a type chart for Ghost?
It's a special attack. Would have been 2, right? Since it's a fire type. 1d4 plus 2.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
It'd be just 1d4 plus 1.
1d4 plus 1? Damn, all kinds of fuck.
Because it resists it, so it, well,
Okay.
probably still gonna knock it out.
Donkus to donkus.
Okay, so going to be -1, +1. Then looking at a special stat. So it's a total of +3. Litwick takes 4 damage.
Oh no. Wait, why does he get a +3?
Because that's its special attack.
Oh, that's fair. Alright, he's knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, they're both knocked out.
Aha! Victory, technically.
Yeah, because you have more Pokemon. That is a technical victory.
So wait, do I get an XP?
No.
Damn.
You get XP when you fail at a roll.
Damn.
The third one looks at 2 fallen, well, technically 3 fallen Pokemon and goes, I'll just give you a key card and leave.
Can you open the final outside door, actually? The entrance?
That requires the boss's code. Did it get shut?
Yes.
Oh, crud. I'm still gonna go to the door. He tries to run past the guy with the axe, and the guy trips him. You're not going anywhere.
Except to
Yeah,
the proper
you have to sign
authority.
my clipboard so I can get credit for my internship.
You're not
Then he-
interning.
He,
Not?
here, hold on.
Since when?
We never started.
And then he knocks him out with a punch.
That's unfortunate.
Anyone else want to try running?
I raised my hand.
Anyone else on Team Cypher want to try running?
I keep my hand raised.
Not on Team Cypher.
Anyone else in the strange scarlet outfits want to run?
And the what?
Strange scarlet outfits.
By the way, what's
Yeah,
like your guys'
I wish I knew how to
goal?
surf.
Besides looking like, I should find you in a cafe saying that you were an evil team before it was cool.
Is it to set off volcanoes so that there is a larger landmass?
Wouldn't that just cause a bunch of problems because the volcanoes erupting?
Yeah, it probably would, especially if you were to try and also like increase the amount of like water in the ocean
That,
at the same time. Then you
that
probably
sounds.
have to find some legendary Pokemon to stop all that bullshit. Just wake
Why
up.
are you guys talking about Hoenn?
Seriously, again?
Why are you talking about Hoenn? What's this have to do with what's going on here?
Oh, we're
Wait.
talking about Galar.
What?
Wait, that happened in Hoenn?
What? Team Magma and Team Aqua?
Do they have no idea how anything works?
I mean, using legendary Pokemon, I think it's a loophole.
Okay. I take a deep breath and then I do like kind of like the put both hands together and like forward like.
I mean, it
void.
caused a cataclysm, but
When has using legendary Pokemon ever worked out for anyone's benefit?
Mew.
have you met Celebi? Or is that mythical? I always mix those up.
Also, time travel shenanigans, in which case someone's probably gotten erased at least once.
At least one.
Poor Uncle Jerry.
Who?
Exactly. The funny part is, you technically can't call me out on it.
Actually, that didn't happen. Exactly. Dang it.
Anyway. What's with the crud and trying to escape because your boss shut the door?
He's gonna blow us all up, isn't he?
I think he's trying to contain the radiation.
He should at
From?
least buy me dinner first.
Ignore her.
I don't. Did that even make sense?
What?
What?
I couldn't hear you over her.
I couldn't hear her.
It's like, oh, maybe if he buys me dinner, I'll let him kill me.
Oh, okay. That makes way more sense.
You really need to rethink just everything.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
Over a voice call, it just works.
Anyway. Why is there a bunch of radiation that needs to be contained?
Well, you see, when a daddy uranium and a mommy uranium...
Hexia. One, that's not how that works.
That's not how it works at
Two.
all.
That's not how that works at all. 3, I wasn't talking to you. 4th, that's not how it works.
Oh, wow.
Question, do you actually think they use uranium and uranium?
No.
Okay.
But it was funny.
Yeah, so why is there a bunch of radiation underneath this facility?
Ever heard of a Nukore?
No. It sounds like a weapon from a game about space ninjas.
Is there some game about clefable ninjas somewhere that I don't know about? How would that make sense? They're fairy types. Anyways, have you heard about the local legendary?
Yes.
We've been specifically avoiding
Wait. Let me guess. You guys are doing some sort of cause, right? You decide the best course of action is to forcibly use a legendary with questionable containment. Am I right so far?
I mean, we woke it up.
So I'm right so far.
With
Listen,
uranium,
just because you're right doesn't give you the right to be a douche about it.
or was it plutonium? Did we use uranium or plutonium? Doesn't matter right now.
Both. Why not both?
That could work. Anyways, it was dormant when we found it, and the boss decided, oh, radiation will wake it up. I think something's happened, because now there's radiation everywhere.
So, again, you're an evil team for some sort of random ass cause who decide that your best course of action is either to force a legendary or awaken a legendary that in the past has caused problems. Again, with
Well,
questionable containment.
it didn't cause problems in the past. It was affected by a problem in the past.
And that's why we have an irradiated crater in the middle of our country.
Yeah. But it didn't cause that. It got affected by it. Look, the name of the original legendary, you can tell this guy went to school to become a professor at some point, was Zhalore. And it was the guardian of, nature here. And
Keep going.
it tried to contain the explosion at the power plant. But instead it got itself knocked out. And apparently it's under this town somehow. I don't know how it got here. And the boss tried to revive it. And apparently it didn't go well.
Yes. With the stuff that made it go to sleep in the first place, did you ever think it might be containing the radiation and trying to wait out its half-life?
No, because I failed school. What's a half-life? And is there two of them?
There is two, not three. Well, technically, there's another game in it, but it isn't the third one. But anyway.
Game, what?
Moving along. How about all of you just sit down, since we can't leave. Hope the police come for us, and me and my compatriot, possible compatriot, person I know, will try to stop whatever the hell you've started.
Aye. And have you seen a Stoutland around here?
Also that.
The Shadow Stoutland? You did what to my Stoutland?
Oh, I bet he's adorable with all his black fur and everything. Can I have it?
No.
Nor. I think we should keep going. Oh, I lost the accent again.
Let's contain the legendary.
Are either of you ready to fight a legendary?
Absolutely not.
Well, this will be interesting.
I'm gonna chuck a rock.
Puts his axe over his shoulder. Let's get going then.
You gonna kill it? I bet he's gonna kill it.
If I have
If it's a guardian
to.
of nature, that would probably go poorly.
I don't think it's much of a guardian of nature anymore if it's spilling out radiation like this.
Listen, radiation happens in nature.
Not at this
Bananas.
level.
Yes,
Listen,
most
if you were
likely,
to eat
probably.
a million bananas, you would die from radiation poisoning.
Oh yes, you would.
That's
die
like saying you'll die from mercury poisoning. From eating tuna.
Radiation would kill you.
You know how much tuna you'd have to eat in order to get mercury poisoning?
Anyway, let's try to contain it. Since apparently no one learns from history ever. I swear to God, like a 10-year-old's gonna come out from the vents in like 5 minutes.
You have no idea how tempting that is. Yeah, so in the room that the professor is currently in, there's a whole bunch of machines, but it looks like the screens are kind of like burning out from radiation.
I try to see if they can tell me anything.
Be right back.
Alright.
There's a picture of a Nukore in its drained state.
Yeah. Does this tell us where it is?
It says its ability in this state seems to be something akin to slow start, like Regigigas.
Oh joy. Does it tell us where the leader of this organization is?
Well, there's a door here that looks very important, but it looks like it takes 2 card keys, and you only have
Which
1.
door? Which door?
This one.
Okay.
And then this one looks to be welded shut.
So the only way to go is this way.
Oops, wrong drawing tool. Yeah, right now.
I pop back in this room real quick. Any of you a second key card?
No. You see the Scottish guy wrestling through their belongings. Nope, they don't.
Who would have the second key card?
I'll just take this pokey. Line my coffers. One of the admins?
Alright. I'll see if they'll be reasonable.
Aye. To my axe.
Diplomacy first when there's the radiation monster.
Well, it sounds like diplomacy when it's give me the key card or I'll rip your radiation suit.
Maybe you shouldn't be the diplomat.
I guess it's not diplomacy I'm thinking of. It's good reason to listen to me I'm thinking of.
I mean, that's Bismarck diplomacy, but that isn't what diplomacy is. I look.
I'll show you some Highland diplomacy. Charge!
Oh god. Admin person?
Yes.
Where are they?
They're in the room with you.
Oh, in this room?
Yeah. They send out a Stoutland.
Is it a Shadow Stoutland?
Hexia would have to roll to see if it's a Shadow Stoutland.
Is that your Stoutland?
The Stoutland! I can tell by the collar! He runs towards it, and it bites at him.
Can I go up towards the admin?
Yeah. The Stoutland tries to, bite you too, though.
Alright.
Can I bite it to show dominance?
Do you want to kick some Frostlass?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Because you can certainly try. Just move you down here.
Well, would that be tough?
Do you not have kick some Frostlass on your sheet?
I do.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
If I can substitute weird for it.
I want to attempt
My
to
goodness.
roundhouse kick the admin in the face.
Okay, well, Hexia bites the Stoutland.
I just
Success.
look at you like, why are you the way that you are?
While it's still in my mouth, I lift my arms in triumph.
Roll a d4 plus your tough,
Oh,
which is
no.
0, so roll a d4.
So roll a d4.
While I look up Stoutland's stats real quick. I didn't think you were going to do that. Oh, one. Okay, Stoutland is not knocked out.
How
I can-
hilarious would that have been if I actually knocked it out, though?
Considering it's a stage 2 evolution. Basic stage 1, stage 2.
Never know.
That would be pretty impressive if you actually knocked it out. Yeah. You were gonna roundhouse kick?
I want to attempt to roundhouse kick the admin since it appears diplomacy off the table. And this person's like, yeah, everything's melting down with radiation. I'm gonna just, start a fight. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that'd be kick some Frostlass. Also. So.
Nope.
Okay, mark an experience.
I'm not the most agile of people.
As you attempt this, you do something akin to high jump kick when you miss. And you take 4 damage.
Cool. Is that reduced by armor?
Yeah.
Well, that didn't go to plan.
You failed.
And you're a sociopath.
That's fair.
Well, since you seem to be attacking people, Stoutland, use what's this? Shadow Wave? I think that hits everyone. Special attack. Not its best attack. And it can't miss, so it hits everyone. 2 damage to everyone, reduced by armor.
Bob, knock out the Stoutland.
Yeah, it also didn't hit Bob because you guys were much closer than Bob.
Nice.
And Litwick's already knocked out, so I assume Litwick's in the Pokeball.
Yeah. Would be the smart thing.
So yeah, go ahead and roll pick some Frostlass with Bob.
Yeah, he's going to use Metal Claw.
Right? Alright, go ahead and roll damage. Bob's stage 3, so it's... Okay. I'm sure I'm doing damage wrong again, but it doesn't matter that much. You're probably just going to knock it out.
What do I need to roll?
D4 plus attack.
Alright. 6.
And I already had 1 damage on it. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's knocked out. And then the Scottish guy walks forward and tries to knock out the admin. Also fails. Also does 4 damage to himself. He's almost knocked out.
Bob, if you would.
He just puts his hand on the admin's head. Threateningly.
Now, your key card.
Here? And my Pokeball for my Pokemon. Here?
Also, what'd you do to that Stoutland?
It's a shadow Pokemon?
I bet it.
Mr. You haven't introduced yourself, by the way.
Rude. Very rude.
Admin.
Spit the
Scottish
stout
guy.
one in front of you.
Hold on. I'm just gonna put like 4 letters together because that's how Pokemon XD and Coliseum did it.
PSVR is his name.
His name is Hip.
Admin Tren.
Oh, I'm not talking about the admin. I'm talking about the Scottish guy.
Oh.
Is his name Scott?
Oh, his name is Tish, obviously. His brother is Scott.
Trying to think of. I can't really use it. I don't want to use a clan name because that'd probably be a bad idea. So, James.
Hmm. James was your...
Yeah, James will work.
James was your Pokemon Shadow to begin with?
Nor.
So how did his Stoutland become a Shadow?
We have our ways.
Could you write them down and tell us how to reverse it?
I'm no scientist, so I don't know how it works exactly. But I mean, if he just takes care of it, it should open its heart back up.
All right.
I mean, they already had a bond, so it should go kind of fast.
Anything else we should know about?
Well, you're wearing radiation suits, so you know that much.
And is your boss going to willingly work with us to stop the fact that you guys have awoken something that absorbed a bunch of radiation many years ago and probably was trying to wait around till the half-life went away?
No clue. He might have gone a little bit insane in there.
Great. I'll have 2 of them as I look directly at X-Mania.
Make that 3!
No offense, you're like the tame one. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, you go on believing that. You two can leave the room now.
Oh,
He waits.
Bob's knocking out.
Bob knocks him out.
Swiftly.
All right, let's tie him up and bring him with the rest of them.
Sure.
We're going to turn them over to the police.
Fine.
Unmaimed and alive.
Oh, come on, just a little dead.
Not
Hexia
even a
might eat
pinky?
it. Not even a pinky.
Darn
Hexia
it.
might eat it.
How about 2 pinkies?
No.
I think we've settled on nothing, unfortunately.
Okay, what about a toenail?
No.
Oh, but I could have a rusty pliers. I don't have rusty pliers.
How about a scab?
Don't encourage her.
A scratch? He says, holding his axe.
No.
Fine, let's go.
A burn, as I hold up Ludwig's Pokeball.
Litwick needs to recover, you terrible person.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I bring the admin back to the room tight and tie him up if I can.
The Scotsman has some rope. He looks like he was on an epic adventure with the Stoutland and then got sidetracked by a Stoutland getting stolen.
So what were you doing when they stole your Stoutland?
Oh, you know, just traveling around the region, avoiding roads. And then we found the road. And then they stole my Stoutland. Got a nice cottage up in north.
Nice.
I'd say near the Pokemon League, but I'm on the other side of the region.
Alright.
They don't tend to like people anywhere near their land without badges.
Yeah, I know.
I have 8 badges from another region, but apparently those don't count.
Yeah, it's really weird how that works. Not gonna lie. Like, here's the thing. What happens if, like, someone just inherited a bunch of really strong Pokemon and just got all 8 badges? They're not really qualified.
They really aren't. Also, I would like to bite the admin.
I mean, they have to be able to
No.
command their Pokemon.
I'm gonna roll for it anyway.
Bob just kind of is holding it above your head, like, out of reach.
I mean, you can roll for it. If you roll high, you'll somehow do it.
So, yeah, you can.
Market experience.
Hey, it worked out in the end. I throw a berry at him.
Bob is not mad, but he is disappointed.
Yeah. Bob has the
No,
most...
not at Bob, at the admin.
I know. Bob is disappointed that you tried that.
Yeah.
Okay, well I give
He has
him
the
a
mo-
tasty berry.
He is still disappointed in you. He gives you the disappointed grandfather look.
Which is really hard to do when you're metal.
Really hard, but he's very expressionable.
Very strange. That Metagross is very expressionable.
I know. But anyway, we have a crazy team leader to deal with that isn't Hexmania.
Well, shall we try the key cards?
I insert both key cards into the door.
Please enter the password. A keypad appears.
Password.
Ah, let me through. 0000. Passcode accepted. See? Works every time.
I still think it's password.
It was a number pad.
Yeah, you can do that with a number pad.
It only had 4 digits on the readout.
Okay, so it would just been pass.
How do you live with this one? The Geiger counter spikes as the door opens.
Well, this doesn't bode well.
I do my radiation dance.
The fuck is your radiation?
It's mostly just me waving my hands in the air.
Spazzing, gyrations, pelvic thrusts.
Why do
That's
I
my mating dance.
Why
Yeah,
do
but
I
that's in a different
travel with
order
you?
for the mating dance.
Remind me again, Hexia, why I travel with you?
I don't know. You just kind of picked me up one day.
This is what I do for doing charity cases.
You notice there is supposed to be a second door shut, but it is wide open. Looks like something jammed it so it doesn't seal when one of the doors opens anymore.
Mr. Leader of very silly villain organization, you there?
You see a ginormous legendary Pokemon.
Ah.
And somebody passed out in a corner wearing a torn radiation suit.
Oh, he's dead. He's super dead.
Can you see a ghost, Hexia?
Oh my god, he's a zombie.
Roll 2d6 plus weird.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
Well, you don't
How you
see
like
a ghost, but you can definitely tell that his spirit is not inhabiting his body.
Yeah, how you like me now? What's up?
Where's his spirit, then?
I ate it.
Probably gone off to the afterlife.
I mean, there's like, it could be an afterlife, it could be possessing the Pokemon, it could be possessing machines, it could be
Yeah,
possessing
there's a lot of
people.
different things it could be. It could have turned into a ghastly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's legitimate
But
lore.
he's dead is the thing.
Yeah. If his ghost is around, it's no longer his ghost.
Okay.
It could have turned into a ghost type Pokemon like Rotom, or since you said machines.
So, Nukore. Hiya.
It screams.
Ah.
I scream back to establish dominance.
Do you
Oh,
send
could
out
you-
any Pokemon?
Bob's always out.
Yeah, but I mean out
Ludwig
to
is
battle.
normally always out, but he's kind of sort of fucked.
Out to battle. Like
I mean, I
Ash's
talk-
Pikachu is always out, but Ash's Pikachu isn't always sent out.
I'll probably send out Bob first.
All right.
Bob, could Bob make a psychic connection between me and the creatures to possibly communicate?
You can have him try.
I'd like him to try.
He connects and immediately breaks the connection because all you hear is more screaming.
I scream back to establish dominance.
All right. Anyone remember any old legends of how to calm this thing down?
Throw a rock at it.
God damn it.
Do you have
I
Celebi?
have a rock, but I have a berry. I throw a berry at it.
Why is everything fixed by time travel these days? God damn it.
No, it's a healing Pokemon. A shaman, maybe?
Oh, I throw an orange berry at it.
It fries up from radiation before it reaches the Pokemon.
Damn it.
You might
Anyone
want to stop
practice any-
wasting your berries.
Anyone practice any shamanism?
Shamanism.
I did. As a minor.
Where's a
Attempt to
medium when you
ritual.
need one? Sorry, what?
I mean, she speaks to dead people.
Fair.
Hexia, if I distracted, do you think you could do something with your... I should wiggle my fingers.
With my what?
Weird magical powers.
Aha, so you acknowledge that it's magic.
I acknowledge that's what you refer to it as, and this is the easiest way for us to communicate.
Still counts.
Not really, no.
Still counts.
Nope.
I will let all of us die just to spite you.
Okay.
I can evict a spirit or curse from a person, object, or place. I don't think that's gonna help. Oh, I can summon a big bad monster to fight this monster.
Can't you do that already?
You know what? I kind of lost consciousness last night. That could be.
Maybe evicting a curse from it, maybe that will work.
Maybe. Alright.
Scotland forever! just because I wanted to say that.
Bob, help him.
Masha. I evict the shit out of that spirit.
There's no spirit to evict other than its soul, which doesn't work.
Well, weren't you going to like remove the curse, or are you just going in order?
Well, evicting, removing curse, either way, it didn't work.
Oh.
He hits the Nukore with his axe. He does something.
Oh, I don't have seance, so I
Can't communicate with the dead.
can't communicate with the dead.
You have give them back, though, right?
Yeah, I can bring something back from the dead. I think specifically Pokemon.
Yeah, the idea is your Pokemon in case, something happens.
Yeah.
I would think you could also do that to, like, people if you absolutely have to.
I could try, I guess. I ended up getting occult knowledge just so I could max out my weird.
Bob, attack.
Right, Bob can go ahead and attack. Or at least, roll for it.
Bob shall use Metal Claw.
Alright. I think that's neutral.
7.
Alright, he's gonna hit, but also the Nucore's gonna hit.
Alright, and I remembered that I have the type specialist, so all my Pokemon with that type deal 1 bonus damage when they attack.
Okay.
Seven.
5.
Bob is unconscious.
The Nukore is still up. It also looks like it's starting to completely wake up. Like it's losing slow start, and radiation is starting to pour out of it a little bit more.
Concern.
And then it stops pouring out of it as it opens its eyes that you didn't know it had and surveys the room. Fully conscious now. It's no longer screaming, but it definitely looks malevolent still.
I throw an oranberry at it.
Could you give a berry to Bob?
It eats the oranberry.
Bob, one of it.
You give the oranberry to Bob and realize it's not a revive, but it still works because things are different in this system.
Oh, did he go unconscious?
Yeah, but technically he could still, like, in the anime, your Pokemon when your Pokemon's knocked out, they can get back up. They just, they don't keep battling with them because then bad things can happen. So Bob was awake again, so he ate the oranberry.
I see.
But also, you gave the Nukore an oranberry.
Yeah. Bob can't fight anymore.
I mean, he has 1 hit point now because he ate the oranberry. But I don't think you want that. Like, probably don't want to keep fighting with Bob.
Ideally not.
Yeah, no, not with Bob.
What's the tastiest berry in, like, Pokemon lore?
Yeah, I'm not gonna push Bob to do anything.
The Scotsman just passes out. As a radiation blast pushes him against the wall and bounces off.
I would send in Gordon Malsey, but they only know one thing.
which is
Ghost type Astonish.
yeah, that'd be like -3 damage. So it's still minimum 1, so you'd always at least do 1 damage. But right now, that's probably not a good idea.
But it's slightly injured, right?
Yeah, it's taken decent damage, but you don't know like how much it can take. It is a legendary.
Can I try to catch that Pokemon?
You most certainly can try.
And no one can really help me here, right?
Right. And you just have a regular Pokeball.
Yeah.
It is damaged, so I'll pull up the PDF to see exactly the bonuses.
I'm just like debating. What Pokemon do you still have up, Joker?
Yeah, it's Trapinch and Ferroseed.
I have Trapinch and Ferroseed. Full disclosure, I have no idea what a Ferroseed is.
It's a steel grass type.
It's really bulky, but it doesn't pack much of a punch. There we go. So yeah, go ahead and roll a d100. If you roll, or roll catch that Pokemon. I mean, it's still a d100, I think.
Before I do, is there anything you want to try beforehand, Joker, or no?
What are we trying to do here?
I was going to attempt to catch that Pokemon.
For the purpose of what exactly?
Catching
to end this combat.
To end the combat? I don't know. Let me check something very quickly.
And also to catch the legendary, yeah.
I can communicate with it.
Yeah, that might be better when it's like not trying to kill us.
I can observe another place or time.
It's not gonna help right now. I was asking, do you want to fight it for a bit before we try to catch that Pokemon? Or do you want me just to Hail Mary this?
Yeetus.
The Pokeball does not catch it.
Oh, I didn't realize you were throwing a Pokeball.
Yeah, I threw a Pokeball.
It actually would be at -1.
Oh, would it? So that's a 6.
Yeah, well, you never run out of Pokeballs, right?
Yeah, I never run out of Pokeballs.
Well, that one broke.
Oh, unfortunate. It's a good thing I have an unlimited supply of these things.
I'm going to have Gordon Malsey attempt to fight it.
Okay.
That's a terrible idea.
2d6 plus whatever, but it's attack, right?
Yep. Shit.
Malsey takes.
And Malsey doesn't deal any damage, right?
Right. See, Malsey is Steel Fairy, right?
Yeah, Steel Fairy.
Can I try to catch it again?
Malsey took 6 damage.
Yeah, Malsey has 4 max harm. How does this work?
It's knocked out.
Okay.
If after it's knocked out you keep pushing them is when I start putting harm's way.
Oh, right. Because Bob is Steel Psychic.
Right.
So would he have taken less damage?
I think I calculated stealing for him. Did I make psychic? I don't think I affected psychic with it. Yeah, psychic doesn't change it.
All right. Young little Kenji. I believe in you, buddy. Should have believed harder. I'm using Metal Claw, by the way.
Okay. You hit each other. And it's just fighting type, so it takes the full damage. So it's knocked out.
Yep.
Can I use... Oh, it's knocked out.
The legendary also takes 6.
The legendary is very, very weak.
Nice. Can I use my magic to harm?
I mean, you can try.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah, you hit. How much harm does it say?
It only does 1.
Okay. It's
Where's
still
armor and magic?
up.
May I attempt to catch that Pokemon?
Sure, you can try now.
Any bonus or minus?
-1.
YOLO.
You got
11.
Nice.
You have caught a Nukore that has like 2 hit points left. It would have been +0 if you had gotten it down 1 more.
Bob, grab the Scotsman. Hexia, can you do anything about making that guy not the dead?
I can try.
If you succeed, I'll pay for it.
I succeed.
Well,
You pull his spirit out of the netherworld and shove it back into his body.
So, yeah, what was that about magic not existing?
natural phenomenon.
The professor can literally see the spirit being pulled out of the portal.
Okay, in that regard, fine. That's magic. Second, there's a Roman place in town. We're going to it.
There's a what?
I was jokingly saying there's a ramen place in town. We're going to it.
It's right next to the Pokemon Center.
Let's go to the Pokemon Center first.
It's like the post-credit scenes for Avengers where all of us are just eating ramen.
Just shawarma.
Yeah.
Ramen.
Exactly.
It's not even as good as I thought it was.
Yep.
Which is not the exact line.
Litwick and Oranberry, who's not like the dead.
Litwick is somehow still like the dead.
Yeah, I have Bob carrying the Scotsman in one arm and then the leader of the group in the other arm.
Yeah, there's a hospital right next to the Pokemon Center for the admin.
I also take his card so that I can open us back up.
I bite the admin.
He is now unstable.
I attempt to bandage the admin. What do I roll for that?
I go for a second fight.
No. Nah, it Metagross is definitely doing the same thing as he did with the first guy. Keeping him out of reach.
What would I roll to try to make them stable? Help?
No, it didn't actually happen.
Oh, do I have to roll for it?
Yeah, you'd have to roll to hit him.
Alright, rolling.
You do it! And then Metagross like smacks you across the face. Take 1 harm.
Take 1 harm. I use magic to harm.
Are you trying? This guy's almost dead again. You just healed him. Also, you also take a harm because you
What are you doing?
On 7 and 9, it works imperfectly. So yeah, okay. So I take another harm while dishing out harm.
Hexia, stop.
Never. So does that count as an XP gain, or is that still a succeeded roll?
That you technically succeeded.
Okay.
Just has some kickback.
Alrighty, that works for me. Now let's get to a Pokemon Center.
And a hospital for like
And a hospital.
3 people.
But the Pokemon Center first.
They're right next to each other.
Shh, Pokemon first.
There's free healthcare for the Pokemon and also for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has major radiation poisoning. This guy should have already died.
He did.
You're welcome.
You tried to kill him again.
Shut up. I was aiming for the admin.
I repeat my statement.
Wait, was it the admin that had died?
Well, they were calling him a leader, but you think maybe he's the local leader?
Oh, I see.
Because he doesn't look like he has any rank on the other admin. Like, maybe just a little bit.
Okay.
And then you go to the Pokemon Center to heal back up. Also, the Scotsman is awake now. But can one of you roll a Pokemon Center roll?
I'll roll it since you're trying to murder everyone in a 9-mile vicinity.
Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Thank you for waiting. We restore your
Never
Pokemon
mind.
to full health. We hope to see you again. Yeah, they still have stock. Basically, you don't want to roll a 6 or lower on that roll.
What happens on a 6 or lower?
The Pokemon Center has run out of healing items and cannot be used again
Oh, that's unfortunate.
until they restock, which, you know, that could take a while.
Now we need to find some way to fix the legendary.
You're still only in the 4th town. Well, you healed up the legendary, I assume.
Yeah. But there's the whole issue of, like, we basically cause, like, the amount of radiation as a meltdown if I chuck it out.
No, near the end of the battle, it got control of that.
Yeah. Still gonna keep it in the ball for now.
I mean, I don't blame you, but...
Alright, Hexia, what was with your attempted murder?
Only slightly attempted murder. Come on, they're technically bad guys.
It's still attempted murder!
Listen, Batman broke somebody's spine. I think I can get away with biting someone.
Here's the thing. Depends on the duration of Batman. Second, they were starting to bleed out and die. They're sleeping.
I could have brought them back.
Not 100%. You don't know. You shouldn't be just killing people so you can bring them back and then kill them again and then bring them back. You're not Arceus.
What's the point of having magic if I can't do it?
I'm not saying not to use your magic. I'm saying not to be irresponsible with your magic.
I don't follow.
I'm gonna have to let Hex Joy and Hex Jenny know about this.
Okay, that's fine.
And also your sister.
Yeah, I'm sure she should probably also know about this. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm meaning your attempted murder thing, not like anything else.
Oh, just the attempted murder? We're not gonna tell him how we caught a legendary Pokemon and upset the balance of the world?
I mean, I'm not planning on using it to upset the balance of the world. I'm gonna try to heal it back to its normal form before it, sucked into a whole like nuclear power plant explosion.
Mm-hmm. Nature finds a way.
Yes, that's why we're trying to restore it.
Life.
Also, stick it in a PC. Don't worry about it.
Finds a way.
That's what he gets for being a little shit.
Well, shit. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have to tell people about, like, your sudden random bloodlust that know you better than my character does.
So, stick me in a PC.
I can't stick you in a PC. That's not how that works.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Damn.
Why? What brought you to your sudden wanting to murder?
I don't know. Seemed like the appropriate course of action.
And you wonder why you don't get many dates.
Actually, I get several. I just never get any second ones.
Yes.
Blind dates.
It's typically the first one in the restraining order, which you have sent mailed to my house.
There you
Why
go,
is
Michael.
it sent to my mailing address? Why have you set your mailing address as mine?
Because I don't have a mailbox.
Then get one.
No.
Michael, your team is now super overpowered. You have Bob and Nukore.
Let me phone Hexjoy real quick.
Give her my
Hold it
number.
down for a hero at the end of the night. Gotta be strong, it's gotta be the ringtone.
The ring back.
Mm-hmm.
You said it was Hexjoy?
Yep.
Hello, Hexjoy. Need any
Yeah.
spirits sent away? Need any? She goes on a spiel about things she can do. Oh. Hello, Thorn, Professor Thorn. Why are you calling?
I explained.
I look over his shoulder and I'm like, I brought somebody back from the dead.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, actually, but
Uh,
2, she also then tried to kill them twice afterwards.
It balances everything out. Listen, nature needs to balance out. Otherwise...
Is this the guy I got a call about being in a radiation coma?
Yes.
Well, it's... I don't know if that's better than death.
Yeah, I'm concerned mostly about Hexia's sudden random bloodlust and like wanting to balance nature when she didn't give 2 flying shits about that before.
What are you talking about?
Why are you wearing a radiation suit?
We may have bumped into a bunch of radiation, but that's not really important right now.
It's all the rage here.
We may have been involved with what occurred and getting that man out that's in the radiation coma, but that's not important right now.
I mean, it could be the radiation.
I mean, I'm not like trying to murder people.
You're not a hex.
Does it affect you all differently?
I mean, she was already slightly unbalanced.
I mean, there was also like the unhinged legendary Pokemon in the room near her, but could that be it?
That might be it. What did you find?
Nukore?
Never heard of
I've
it.
imprisoned it in a small container.
The legendary that tried to contain the explosion of the power plant and then got like infused with a bunch of radiation from trying to absorb it, the Nature Guardian one.
A corrupted Zhalore?
Yes.
Are you calling me for help with that? Because...
No, we caught it. Well, I caught it.
Oh. But... Okay. Okay.
I was hoping you could take a look at Hexia, see if she's like all right, and then possibly if you could refer me to someone who can help get a legendary back to their normal state.
That would be another legendary.
Are there ones that can talk and won't try to murder me?
I mean, if you can find a Celebi.
Why is it always Celebi?
I mean, you...
I'm
Or
just
a
curious.
shaman?
Where could we find a shaman?
In another region?
I minored in shamanism.
Yeah, you minored, but you didn't major. That's the issue.
Hi, Cody.
I see.
Error.
Yeah, minoring in... When did you minor in shamanism?
Listen, don't worry about it.
Was
Yeah,
it a high
so
school
we'll probably
class?
No, it was actually a college course.
Okay.
So we're gonna be bringing Hexia by, just to make sure.
You're gonna come all the way back here?
I mean, unless there's another Hexjoy here that we can talk to.
Probably not a
We
Hex
don't
Joy.
necessarily need Hex Joy, no offense. We could just find another Hex Maniac.
Is there another Hex Maniac that can help Hexia here?
Maybe. I'll have to look at my reunion book.
Alright, if you could ring me up when you do, if you're alright with that.
Sure. It's Pocket Monster of the Week. The hack of Monster of the Week. So... Yeah, I'll call you back then. Click.
Alright.
You swear you can hear the rushing of her thumbing through an address book.
Cup noodles. Hexia. I give her several offerings of cup noodles to keep her distracted.
I nibble on the unopened container of cup noodles.
Without water in them.
Yes.
You know, I don't think styrofoam's good for you, lass.
Shush, it's my body. I'll destroy it however I please.
You see what I've been dealing with. Also, you've made a very quick recovery. That's good.
I mean, they just gave me a stim.
I mean, you did suffer from radiation.
Apparently, the radiation suit actually did its job.
How's your Stoutland?
Still wanting to bite me.
Still Stoutland?
Didn't de-evolve, if that's what you're asking.
Okay,
No,
just thought I'd check.
Hold on a
So what
second.
do you plan to do now?
See the giant crater in the middle of the map?
Yep.
I'm talking to Cody. That used to be a nuclear power plant. It went kaboom and affected one of the legendary Pokemon of the region. And yeah, now it has radiation powers.
Oh, okay.
So Hexjoy does not get back to you that same day.
That sounds about right.
I keep Hexia distracted.
Well,
You
he's not
get a
watching
text
except
around
obviously.
midnight saying somebody's coming, probably now because they're bad at timing.
Yep, that sounds like a Hexmaniac, alright.
Mm-hmm. It's
Be concerned
Professor
if they
Hex.
did end up on time.
It's Professor Hex.
God, that would be hilarious. It would just be a contradiction of you.
No, he'd be in a wheelchair. He'd try to recruit you for a school.
For that. Yeah, have you heard of the Hexman?
That's amazing.
I know that's more, but not what you were going for when you said
Okay.
Professor Hex, but that's the first thing that popped into my
For
head.
the love of God, please tell me we're going to name him Professor Hex Xavier.
Fine, Professor Hex Xavier shows up, floating above the professor's bed. Oh, it's midnight, isn't it?
Yes, you're also floating above my bed.
I'll be back in the morning. How's 6 hours from now?
Or you could just take a look at her now.
She awake?
Hexia. Hexia, I know you're awake. I see you playing
Hexia
Animal
says snore.
Snore. You see me what?
I see you playing Animal Crossing.
Are those orange trees? I need orange
Nope.
trees.
It's like, yeah, hop on, I'll give you some. I mean, snore.
I like to imagine Hexia's not even trying to hide it, still just playing and just saying
Just
snore.
still like sitting up fully obviously awake.
What? Yeah, 3. That's what I figured.
But yeah, Hexjoy has explained the problem, right?
Yes.
Alright. I'll leave you two to it. Well, I'll stay here, but
Out of curiosity, what exactly is the problem?
the murderous tendency.
It's just a little bit of murder.
I don't sense anything wrong.
This has me deeply concerned.
I mean, her personality could use an adjustment.
Hey, that's fair.
I mean, we're not here to change people. We're just here to make sure she's as she is normally. She normally doesn't go about the whole, like, murder thing.
I mean, you probably know her better than I do, but I'm just not sensing anything wrong.
Is there a more thorough thing we can do, or is this just it?
I mean, I rolled a 14.
Okay.
I can kind of try to tone her down a little bit, but it's only going to be temporary.
Let's not mess with people's personalities. If
Mess
she's
with my
fine,
personality, I'll bite you.
if she's fine and she's just having a moment, that's
Put a hex
fine.
on you.
And now you're gone, gone, gone. Your feeble little minds have all been cursed. Of all the hexes working, she's the worst. No?
I don't know that
Okay.
one.
Because I'm a hex girl, and I'm gonna put a spell on you.
No. Spell on you from... No one knows that?
I don't know
I have it. I just went in a different direction.
Anyway. Continue.
it. Just,
Nobody has ever seen Scooby-Doo.
but
I usually hear you.
here's my number for one professor to another.
Thank you.
Cody says you're both fired.
Nope.
But I'm not paying you, so I don't know how I'm supposed to fire you. So, night passes. Anything you want to do at night?
There's lots of Pokeballs on the map that I'm just now noticing.
That's where gyms are,
I see. Gyms we're never going to go to.
apparently. You could roll them all now. You have a legendary on your team.
Yeah, but if I do that, they'd all get radiation poisoning.
Well, I mean, they might get regular poisoning if you don't use the radiation attacks.
Oh man, life is awesome.
So where? So you don't do anything at night then?
No. I guess I let like Hexia's sister know that she attempted to murder a guy, but it appears that she's fine just having a
It's
moment.
just like, again?
I was gonna say you get a text back that says, "Again." Well, at least she didn't actually do it.
Again.
My reply is, wait, what?
Well, she didn't succeed the last time either, but just keep an eye on her. And thank you for keeping an eye on her.
You should visit more.
I'm kind of in Hoenn.
I repeat the statement.
Tell her to win a beauty pageant for me.
Hexia says win a beauty pageant.
It's my Pokemon that are in contests. It's not whatever.
Doesn't mean you can't enter a beauty pageant.
I'm not entering a beauty pageant.
I just relay
Come
what Hexia
on. Let me live vicariously through you.
Look, somebody's trying to get Rayquaza to do something. I have to go. Click.
I send her a thing. Oh wait, could you get us in contact with like Celebi and or a league champion?
I mean,
It's kind of important.
in your region for the league champion, no. For Celebi, not anywhere. Now she's like, why do they need a Celebi? But she's not texting you anymore because she's on her new business.
Man, your sister is just like a better Pokemon trainer than both of us.
That's fair.
All of her Pokemon are fully evolved instead of just one.
Exactly.
Looking
She
at
doesn't have any
you, you'd
legendaries,
never
though.
know that I was the favorite child.
Why do you
I
think
have
she
many
moved to Hoenn?
I have many questions about your family, but I don't think I want to know the answers.
They're both hex maniacs.
And your sister
His
isn't?
sister is the only one that turned out horrible.
Oh.
But they're hex maniacs, which is why you got no training.
Yeah. So the following day, it's basically now the quest for Celebi.
You need a Scotsman for this quest.
Sure, we'll take a Scotsman.
Alright, you've got a Scotsman. I'm going to Hoenn.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Hexia. You have a travel ban to Hoenn for at least 3 more months. Remember the
There's
box
other
incident.
ways of getting to Hoenn.
Remember the box incident.
Box incident.
So many dittos.
Oh, guess that was a dark day for everyone.
Bob just looks at the Scotsman and holds up a sign that just says, "You're not getting an answer."
To what? Anything?
Exactly. Yes. Another sign.
Lovely.
Bob holds up another sign. I am the only sane one here.
I believe you. Wiley.
When the sanest one is Bob, the Metagross.
Who the Scotsman now calls Wiley Coyote. He's just holding up random signs. That's how most games sound. Like everyone has lost their marbles.
I would like to throw a Weeper Berry at Bob.
Bob catches it.
Hooray.
What's that one
So
do?
Hex. I don't know.
It doesn't do anything, it's just for like Pokeblocks.
Oh, so it does nothing in battle.
Yeah.
Alright, where would we find a good lead for Celebi?
Well,
I don't know, we could try just throwing out berries and see if it comes.
there's a shrine by my house. I don't think it's Celebi, but it could be something useful.
Sounds good to me.
We could put berries at the shrine.
Shall we head north then?
Yeah.
But we'll have to go off-roading after we get up there.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine. I took part in the X Games.
The X Games or the Hex Games?
Hex games.
Both.
Yeah, but it can also heal and do time travel. Not just the Guardian of the Forest. Shaman would work too.
Mm-hmm. So, Hexia, what can we do so you don't try to randomly murder people?
Give me $2 million in my bank
Oh.
account.
There's technically a forest up here. I just didn't mark it on the map. He like up here.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just continue traveling, sitting on the back of Bob, whilst both of us are just sitting there drinking tea. In sync.
Pass by a couple Riolu.
I wave at the Riolu.
Ferroseed or two, sitting at the side of the road waiting for some rat-a-tat to trip and become their lunch. I think. I don't know what they eat.
Don't think about it too much.
Can I
Trust
search
everyone.
for a Duskull?
What?
Can I search for a Duskull?
Yes. You find a Duskull.
Huzzah!
Suddenly, you're in a cemetery. Off the side of the road.
That's awesome.
The cemetery is just called the Dead End Cemetery.
There's an old ruined chapel next to it.
Oh, nice. I will attempt to catch the Pokemons.
It has not noticed you yet, and you just chuck a Pokeball at it.
Whatcha?
Pokeball breaks. And now it's noticed you.
Well, it's time for a fight.
Battle music.
I guess I'll use Litwick.
Alright.
Hexia when fighting.
What'd you say?
Fucking soundtrack.
I just
She will rip and tear until it is done.
Or until she is done. Whichever one comes first. Should probably use my Pokemon.
That's how you spell it.
I will use flamethrower.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're going first.
Wow.
Go ahead and roll damage. D4 plus something or other.
A wee bit. What do I roll now? I don't think he's here.
He also might be answering a question.
D4 plus 2.
Hiya.
Let me pull up the chart again, but I think it might be. Though I probably should look at that chart too at some point. You did how much damage?
4.
4. And that's super effective because it's ghost. No, flamethrower. Never mind. Make it astonish.
Yeah.
You knock it out.
Right. Can I catch it while it's unconscious?
The Pokeball won't let you.
Damn it. Can I feed it an Oranberry and then catch it?
You could use. You could try to heal it 1 hit point with your magics.
Okay.
You heal it 1 hit point with your magics. Also, an Oranberry suddenly disappears.
Oh no.
The one you were contemplating using.
Well, damn it.
You do catch it because you got a bonus for it being at 1 hit point.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Awesome. I now have a Duskull.
Nice. We need to get it to be a Dusclops and then give it Evilite.
What you talking about? I'm not evolving this dude.
Just give it an Eviolite then. That's also different move.
I also need to train up Gordon
So
Malsey
there's 2 else.
to have more than just Astonish.
Right. When you level up, it can learn.
Hmm.
Pull the chart again. Oh, okay. That is literally all it has. Got it. So one of you has. Well, you both have 5, counting the shadow Pokemon that you're not using.
Mm-hmm.
But one of you has a Metagross and a Nukore, and the other one has 4 basic Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
So are we done hanging around the dead yet?
yet. Let's hang out here a little bit more. Do you think I could raise the dead here?
Let's not find
No.
out. I don't think it'd be much of a pretty sight.
When your Pokemon tabletop game turns into Dungeons and Dragons.
Do you have true resurrection?
No, I just kind of have a weird kind of... Actually, I don't know how my bring them back works.
I think they still have to have a working body.
Yeah, it's recently dead.
Try to bring someone back that doesn't have a body. You'll just be making more ghost-type Pokemon. Is my guess.
Anyway.
Hold up a brig. You're ready to make some more ghost types.
No.
So the Scotsman wants to find another Pokemon since his current Pokemon is a Shadow Pokemon. Any suggestions? Did I cut out?
Suggestions for what?
The Scotsman wants to find a new Pokemon. That's his Stoutland is currently not listening to him very well.
Growlithe.
Growlithe? Okay, Growlithe or Tauros then? Because that's the one that I'm saying would be good.
Growlithe.
Joker, what do you think?
What do I think about what?
Growlithe or Tauros for the Scotsman?
Let's go with Growlithe.
Right, Growlithe it is.
I shall return shortly.
He finds a Growlithe and he's like, I'm just gonna punch this real quick. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. He already did that. He knocks it out. Will, I think I hit too hard.
Punches a Growlithe straight out.
How about that Tauros over there? He just like drop punches the Tauros, also knocking it out. I think maybe I should just throw a Pokeball at the next one I see. One is Growlithe, two is Tauros. Growlithe.
Here's a question: can a human learn False Swipe?
I'm not the martial artist.
Maybe you should become one.
He doesn't catch it. And now it notices him. And it's confused that he hasn't sent a Pokemon out. And he's in a grappling stance.
In its confusion, I'll throw a Pokeball at it.
Alright, it's distracted. So it gets a +1. You have +1 to the roll. Because it's distracted and it basically has a status condition. Nope. Has to be a 10.
I'll try to help you.
The Growlithe attacks. They're going to hit each other. Growlithe against him, 4. Him against Growlithe, 6. He knocks the Growlithe out. And he takes 4 damage. I don't think this is working.
Alright. Gordon Malsey. See that Growlithe? Let's try to get one for our Scottish friend.
Alright, roll to attack.
Is it a shiny Growlithe?
No.
Damn.
Okay.
13.
You successfully attack the Growlithe.
Still might knock it out.
Let me double check, but I think that'll still knock it out. So the Scotsman basically will always knock it out. Growlithe?
So did I knock it out?
I'm looking it up real quick. I doubt it has 5.
Okay. Someone's gonna come around and find a bunch of knocked out Tauros.
Yeah. I think the Tauros has more of a chance of not being knocked out. Yeah, you knocked it out. Alright, this isn't working either. Let me try a Tauros again.
Wait. I have a weaker Pokemon. No.
He knocks another Tauros out.
Alright.
Alright, I'm throwing the Pokeball. You can put your Pokemon out, but I'm just going to catch this one over here. They're a little bit afraid of him now, so he gets a bonus. Ah! Ah!
Kenji.
Almost! Riolo pops out.
Alright,
Yeah.
We still haven't caught him a Pokemon.
Tackle that Growlithe.
Okay, roll for. You're hitting each other.
God dang it.
Growlithe also hits you for 4.
They knock each other out.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball at another Tauros. Nope.
I'm gonna chuck one at another Growlithe. Nope. Well, me and Bob are leaving. You all have a good day.
He throws another Pokemon. He just starts chucking Pokeballs. He ends up catching a completely different Pokemon. Let me see what he caught, because he's just throwing them willy-nilly at this point. Have a random Pokemon generator. You got a Poochyena.
Is it a shiny Poochyena?
No.
No. One of these days. Anyway. Tell everybody I'm on my way. Punching Growlithe in the face.
You know, I'm not sure I even needed to catch this Poochie.
Yeah, you think?
But if it's a sanctioned battle,
Yeah.
it'd be good to have it.
I mean, you'd only care about the sanctioned battle if you cared about fighting people in a sanctioned battle, so it's up to you in this regard. If they're going to unsanction you, I don't really think they can call foul if you just punch them in the face. Also, have we ever figured out why that evil team was doing what they were doing?
I think they said something about just wanting to revive a legendary Pokemon.
That's such a bad idea.
But something tells me they were trying to do the same thing they did to my earlier. Stoutland, I mean.
Well, let's hope they don't have any other facilities with, like, some sort of ancient Pokemon they're resurrecting.
Let's hope not. Alright.
Bob, provides music along the way with via banjo.
I hear
The
banjos!
teeth pluck thingy.
Use what?
The teeth pluck thingy.
A mouth harp?
It's like a tiny
Okay.
instrument that you like put in your
Oh,
mouth.
that's fine.
It's
All
like
I heard
a
was teeth and then
stringed
bits.
instrument.
So I thought you were biting something again.
Technically, I don't think you have to put it in your teeth. I feel like it can be played regardless. But anytime
Well,
I've
you have
seen
to grip it
play
hard
teeth,
enough.
They have it in their mouth for whatever
You have to grip it hard enough to where it'll
reason.
actually make the noise, otherwise it doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay. So you know what I'm talking about. I wish I knew what it was called.
Are you talking about a mouth harp?
Is it a mouth harp? Is that what they call it?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh boy. Puchiana stats are not great.
You caught a Poochyena?
The Scotsman did, because he ended up just throwing Pokeballs until he caught something.
I'll trade you to an Arceus for that Poochyena.
You don't have an Arceus.
Shut up!
I somehow doubt you have an Arcus.
But what if?
What the fuck happened to the floor?
Also, it's
Okay,
much
yeah.
easier to say Arcus in a Scottish accent than Arceus or Arceus. So it works perfectly.
Try it anyway.
Arceus. No, I can't do it. No, it's not happening.
I feel like that's the test. Only a true Scotsman could say it.
Well, it's like trying to say 33 and a third in a Scottish accent. It doesn't work. That's 33 and a third, in case you're wondering.
Scotsman could find a way.
You would say 33 and a third.
Are you sure you're not Glaswegian? Has anybody seen that SNL skit?
I
where
haven't
they're
seen very
flying
many
over
SNL skits.
Glasgow?
Nope.
I'll copy the link and post it. Pretty funny.
Honestly, because of Poochyena stats, that was actually a 2d6 plus 2 to catch a Poochyena. So it would have been an 11 instead of a 10. So you make it to this town. What is the name of this town? And what gym does it have in it? Because it has a gym.
Townsboro.
It's dead end and it has the ghost gym.
Let me list off the gyms. There's not a ghost gym.
We'll call it Hexville. It's just Hexmania.
And it's like the
Oh,
it's
no.
the last gym too, because it's right next to the league, and it's just X-Mania. That would be good. Well, let me see. I don't think there's a ghost gym.
Yeah, when you enter this Pokemon town, the objective goes from
Survive.
getting the gym
Oh,
badge
wait, no,
to
no.
survive.
Yeah, this is the ghost gym. It's not technically the 8th gym, but because it's right next to the league, it's usually the last gym people go against.
So yeah, mission updated.
Mission updated what?
Revive.
Survive.
Oh,
What a horrible night for a curse. Ow, fuck. Sprained my toe.
So yeah, this is Hicksville.
Well, we're leaving.
You can go around, unless you want to challenge the gym.
Oh, I love
Yeah,
this
we're going around.
song.
Take it nobody wants to challenge the gym then. Let's go.
Yeah.
Also, if you went east from here and you had 8 badges, I'd let you through. And that's
Yeah,
where
but
the
that
league
wasn't
is in
like-
the mountains over there.
Yeah, but I'm not planning on challenging the league. Do I
Okay.
look like a 10-year-old protagonist to you?
You look like you could have been the champion at one point. You have a Metagross.
Ha! He called you old.
You're like the same age as me.
Oh, fuck, you're right. What am I doing with my life?
I mean, I think people have been asking that for a long period of time.
You get
I like the
notifications on
idea-
you get a notification on your Poketch.
I look at it.
Pokemon de-evolving.
Which one?
All Pokemon.
Why?
You look around and there's Gengar, suddenly they're Ghastly.
So I'm assuming there's fucking with me?
No. You see somebody's Mightyena turn into a Poochyena. You actually see Pokemon going back to their base forms.
Yeah, but why are my Pokemon going back to their base forms?
Yours aren't.
Oh.
I thought they were already at their base forms.
Yours are.
Which
Technically,
track was that?
it's in well, two are in their base forms. Also, technically, the legendary because legendaries don't evolve. But Mawilds don't evolve, and it's Riolu. So the only one who would like de-evolve would be like Bob, but he isn't.
Right.
Any chance I can roll for a shiny? On my Duskull? My newly
Oh yeah.
Duskull.
Roll a D4000.
Roll a D4000.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
what the D4000 is. You have to get a 4000.
I got an 800.
We're getting further away from 4000 every time we roll. Because the first one was 3000 and something.
Way further.
Yeah, the first one was 3447.
No, this is a
That's
pawn shop.
fine because I actually have the.
No, this is a
Perfect.
pawn shop. This is worth 4,000. Best I can do is 800.
Anyways, yeah,
Best I can do is tell you to go fuck yourself.
everyone's Pokemon, except for yours and maybe one or two others, are de-evolving.
How do
This-
I change the avatar on this?
I try to call like Hex Joy or Hex Jenny or Hex Xavier.
Which one do you actually like out of the three? Which one do you try first?
Hex Jenny.
You get Hex Jenny, who is very flustered right now. Have you heard? Have you seen?
Well, I've seen people's Pokemon de-evolving, but what's going on?
Yeah, apparently, somebody's trying to take over a couple towns, and their Pokemon aren't de-evolving, and they're using Fairy-type Pokemon.
Ah, I see.
The Hexes think that it's Team Pixie Dust.
Where's their leader?
Alright. Didn't think we were gonna have to kill some kids, but who am I kidding? I thought we were gonna have to kill some kids. Let's do it.
Actually, what the hell's wrong with you?
What is the
Listen, sometimes you gotta discipline them. Sometimes that discipline ends up going a little further beyond than you thought it would.
That's not how this works.
Apparently they're in Plotville.
Where is that? We have to go all the way back.
You gotta be fucking. You know what? No, no. I'm sure the world will be fine.
Also, just so you know, I'm fine. I don't know if we talked after the town burned in Black Fire.
We didn't. Sorry, I would have called you, but Hexia got kidnapped and we fought a legendary.
I heard something about that. Did
Yeah, I
you
almost
catch
murdered
it?
Somebody.
Yes.
It might be useful.
I believe it's radiation typing, which is not particularly good against fairy typing.
Oh, well, still a legendary.
Also, I have Bob.
They're both really good options.
Alright, Hexia. Time to deal with another evil group.
Oh, and we
Hey,
were almost to my home.
I know.
That's fine. You can go.
I yell out, Hexes, y'all gonna be alright?
They all turn as one. Go.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
What are you doing back here? Leave! You hear two voices shout out of nowhere.
I mean, we were looking for Celebi, but apparently the world's ending south to us, so we need to deal with this. Also, wait, you two are our parents? And I just point them out from the crowd.
They're already, like, gone.
I just fling out a bunch of flyers about healthy eating and just leave.
You notice there's some really good restaurants in town.
I'm like, wait a minute, then how did she end up eating only ramen?
Too much fine dining?
I mean, when you've had so much fine dining, you just stop caring.
I just give you the look. You mean all this time in which I've asked you about this? This was the reason?
Yeah.
Me and Bob just float off.
Bob just picks you up and just floats off with you. At the speed of one trepinch from Hoenn. Through the sand.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Can't believe Leonardo DiCaprio yelled, "I'm on top of the world" from the Titanic. A ship that was at sea. At sea level. The scientifically lowest altitude in the world. He was nowhere near the top. He was literally at the bottom. What a stupid idiot.
Anyway. So we go off towards
He wasn't
plot.
scientifically at the lowest level in the world until the end of the
Oh.
Along the way, the Scotsman tries to catch another Tauros. And fails. Well, I can try again later.
What's good against fairy type again?
Poison. Steel.
Is there poison steel types?
Poison and steel?
Are there any poison ghost types?
Is
Yeah.
there any poison ghost types? The OG ghost line?
Really?
Yeah, Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar are poison ghosts. They have a times 4 weakness. Fairy type. Fairy type, not furry type. Fairy type.
I was about to say.
There is no poison steel.
There is in this region.
Oh, what is it?
Is loading. Give me a second.
So we need a steel or a poison type. I always knew it'd come down to this.
If you, it's corrosive. The bubbling acid coming off of corrosive serves as its arms and legs. The metal ingot that makes up its body is said to grow smaller the older the corrosive is.
Yeah, I'm going to look for a Corroso and an Agislash if I can.
Ooh, Aegislash. But you probably only get the base form of it.
Okay, Honedge.
What the heck? Let's get a Fakemon. Corroso.
All right. It is not shiny. I'm sad.
Yeah, this one's just silver and purple instead of like gold and green.
I'll have Bob fight it. Bob's harm is gone, right?
I assume you visited a Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
Or yeah, he hasn't fought since you were at the Pokemon Center, so yeah, he's healed. This thing is fairly defensive.
Yeah. I'm going to be using Confusion.
Okay, that's super effective. Because it's not Gen 3 anymore. Alright, you both hit each other. It's going to be... It's going to use a poison move, so it's going to be like 1 damage.
Oh, no.
You knock it out.
God
But I
dang it, Bob.
actually do need to roll how much you took. But it's going to be like D4
Yeah.
minus 3, so it's minimum 1, so you take 1 damage.
Bob, I need you to hold... I know it's hard, but I need you to hold back a little bit.
He looks at you like you had me use a super effective move.
I didn't realize it was.
Yeah, after, I think it's Gen 4 and on,
That
Steel
turn
doesn't
didn't
resist
know
Psychic
it
anymore.
was super effective.
So, if you're used to playing Gen 3, that makes sense that you use Psychic type move.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's another one nearby.
It is also not shiny. Hammer arm. No, wait.
Metal Claw, it's resisted.
Okay, I'll Metal Claw.
Alright. That's 6 damage. You knock it out. See, this is why I just started throwing Pokeballs. Scotsman throws a Pokeball at one for you. He gifts it to you. Here you go.
Is it shiny?
No.
No.
I even gave you a +1.
Yeah. I'll
Which
take
is
it.
not even in 1%. It's like a 0.0 something percent increase in chances.
Can I change Nukore's name?
You can nickname it if you want.
I would like to nickname the Nukore.
Okay, what did you nickname the Nukore?
Nukas, Mukas.
Babish.
Babish?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to search for Sevibber.
Okay, you see a Seviper.
Awesome. Catch?
You just straight up catch it. You know, boom, you have a Seviper.
Awesome.
You just... God dang you.
Yep, I'm the top dog. Immediately fumble the Pokeball.
Don't remember if that's what the move's actually called.
Isn't there a poison tail move?
Yes. I think you can. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Okay, now you can.
Huh. Seviper's in the Dragon Egg group.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
So is Ekans. Must have been really hard to just make a snake group, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently. Or maybe they just made all Serpentine in the Dragon Egg group.
Yeah.
Viper.
Didn't James have a Seviper?
Yep.
No, it was Jesse, wasn't it?
No, James did.
Did he?
Or no, he had a Arbok? Arbok. But he might have had a Survivor later, too.
Actually, I think Jenny had the Arbok.
Yeah, Jenny had the Arbok. James had the Weezing.
Jesse.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Nope,
Both.
it was Jesse's Seviper.
You both said Jenny. Or at least I heard Jenny.
Well,
I thought I said Jesse. I was meaning Jesse.
forgive us
Jesse.
for we are stupid.
Arbok.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Jesse get rid of a Dustox?
Yes. They both released their Pokemon when they go, and then they had to catch new Pokemon multiple times. Most recent stats. Speaking of Poison Tail, I'm just going to give that to you. Oh, roll a d4000 to see if it's shiny.
Damn it!
Oh, that was so close. I think that's the closest we've ever gotten.
How
That
close
is
is
the closest we've ever gotten.
Ooh, so close.
It was 51 off.
So close, but no shiny.
Fuck you.
Close, but no cigar?
Mm-hmm. We want those shining like a
What
treasure.
does the shiny Seviper look like?
Barely different.
Oh.
Some of the shinies are like black.
So its purple is red and on its body, and the purple-ish red fang and tail become blue.
It doesn't look great, but it's
It's better than Dragonite.
it's not horrible. Who?
Dragonite shiny.
I'm disappointed.
In Dragonite shiny.
It just looks like Dragon Tails.
I'm not
Yep.
upset. I'm just disappointed.
Yes, it does.
I wonder what a shiny fur it looks like.
It looks like it's going to be on an escalator until it releases.
Until Black and White remakes
Gen
are
4
released.
Gen 4 remakes.
Yeah, Gen 4. Sorry.
It's so pink and adorable.
Yep.
I love
It also
him.
must walk.
It's also on an escalator until Gen 4 remakes release.
I don't get it.
Other Pokemon can fly, do things in the sky, but I can walk. They can walk. Joker's like, what the hell?
No, there's a literal stream that's gonna just.
I know.
No, I'm telling Joker. There's a literal stream that just goes forever, and it's just. It's more than just.
Oh yeah, I've seen the stream.
Yeah.
He's just like on the.
And there's a whole bunch of other Pokemon too now, but on an escalator.
Yeah, I think it's the same person who actually made the Furt Walk, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I used to actually watch that stream sometimes. They had one that went up to the Pokemon Sword and Shield release.
Yeah. So, you're back in town, and there's magical girls and boys everywhere.
Oh.
Time to murder some children.
No.
The Scotsman mutters something about, and people say kilts aren't manly.
Hexia. You ready to cancel some trash television?
What's going on? I couldn't hear you over the potential child murdering.
You realize the members of this team are like in their 20s, right?
Thorn has sunglasses now.
Shh.
Alright, Bob, let's go. Actually, let's try our new member to go on the front. Let's try Max.
Max is the...
Caroso.
Okay. Yeah, you can edit them now. Oh, you did, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send out my wee Poochyena, but I feel like I'm going to be the one doing most of the battling.
Hey, Pixie Dust.
It's those guys.
Your colors clash.
We're just wearing shades of pink.
Exactly.
Just be like, did I stutter?
Aye, they clash with your personalities. What's that supposed to mean? I don't know.
Man.
They send out some fully evolved fairy type Pokemon. And then are surprised to see that you have a fully evolved Pokemon with you.
Man. Imagine being such a terrible trainer you need to put everyone at extreme disadvantage to actually win a fight.
Don't you have a legendary?
I'm not using it.
Well, I think this calls for using.
I want to beat them, not give them radiation poisoning.
Bob pats Hexia Mania on the head and then goes forward to do battle with the things that are weak to him.
I thought Fairy wasn't weak to like Psychic or Steel.
No.
Fairy's weak to steel and poison.
Oh. Yeah, I'll just have Bob go forward then.
That's why you were asking if there was a steel poison type.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I asked that.
No, I asked that as well.
Oh wait, no, I asked the poison ghost. Never mind.
Yeah.
Which is in the original Ghosts.
Yeah, Bob is just going to Metal Claw some fools.
All right,
Bob,
you're
no,
going.
What are you doing? Steel is weak.
Steel's super effective against fairies.
I know. I'm making a joke.
You turn to the steel specialist and try to tell him that steel's not good against fairies, and he just stares you down.
It's like, you fool, what are you doing?
So Bob deals damage then?
Pretty sure he just knocks out the first because
My
it's
God, I
Falcon.
can't believe you managed to do that with a super weak move.
there's not. Somebody sends out a Grim Snarl. Huh!
Oh, what?
I can actually tank it.
Punch. Is this
Fuck.
the next Pokemon in the things of being punched by Bob?
Yeah, it's gonna go now because you just.
Yeah.
It is not a shiny Grimmsnarl.
Fair.
I might start doing
Imagine
that for everything.
rolling a nat 1 out of 4,000.
Honestly, shiny Grimmsnarl looks fabulous. White hair.
Yeah, if you roll a 1 out of 4,000, it's just like corrupt data Pokemon.
They sent out missing. No. Oh no.
The game world gets absorbed and destroyed.
Wait a second. How does this work? Grimmsnarl is a fairy and dark.
Right?
Yes.
Dark is super effective against fairy.
No,
Yeah.
fairy super effective against dark.
When you're your own worst enemy.
And dark resists and fairy resists dark. So
Yeah, fuck.
So his Grimmsnarl is going to attempt something.
yeah, it's let me look at its stats here. Oh, it's definitely going for a physical move. And it's going for a dark move, which is super effective. Seven damage.
Yep. And Bob is psychic, so that's super effective, right?
Yeah, I already calculated that.
Bob is unconscious.
Oh, no.
Huh, take that!
Alright, time for the big mamba jamba. I'm bringing out...
The Scotsman runs forward.
I'm going to stab him.
With your ramen fork.
He takes
Yes,
5.
After I
And
used magic on it to give
it
more
takes
damage.
6.
I enchant my ramen fork.
Yes.
He knocked out the Grimmsnarl. And he's barely still standing.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Take that, you giant mass of hair!
Hexia, calm down. James, get back.
You're lucky I didn't use my axe on you!
Hexia, you're up.
No, the Grimmsnarl is down, and everyone else is like, he just punched out a Grimmsnarl. They're all kind of just backing away from the blood.
Hey, can I borrow that axe for a second?
Hexia,
No.
no.
That's fine. The fork will do. Sleep with one eye open. Yes, sir.
I always
Hexia,
do.
calm down. Do something to get yourself less riled up, please. That doesn't involve murder or arson or anything illegal.
The
Yeah,
3
like
Team
murder and
Pixie Dust
arson.
members are running towards the tallest building in town that appears to be their hideout.
I see.
Set it on fire.
Does it look like there's anyone on upper floors at this point?
Looks like there's someone on the roof.
Set it on fire.
Man, that's a darn shame if you're up on that roof.
It looks like there's lights on in the building.
Let's go up there.
Or, hear me out. We set it on fire.
Hexia, again, find something to calm yourself down with that isn't illegal.
What? Fire is not illegal.
Setting things on fire is.
Shh. Details.
That's. We're going in the elevator and we're going to the top floor. Is the elevator music just a ferret I can walk?
Yes.
Do 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 do.
And then it changes to the Whooper music.
Whooper music.
Have you ever acquired a sire?
What?
Never mind. And then it switches back to the furry music. And then you're finally at the top when it starts to loop back around to the Whooper music. Alright, who's up here? Oh, it's the leader.
I presume you're the leader, lady, maybe? Person?
Yes, I am the leader of Team Pixie Dust. And I don't remember who's the name of the leader. And I'm not going to look up the YouTube video. Let me see if I have that paper somewhere.
Look, lady, we don't really need your name. We're gonna have to ask you to surrender.
The name's Shayla.
Did I ask if I cared?
What
No.
the actual fuck did I just watch?
Head bobbing whoopers? He found it.
Okay. I think I need to lie down.
Anyway.
So yeah, she has Clefairy sitting on her shoulder.
Very York left.
And because there's 3 of you, she lets out 3 of her Pokemon.
That's not fair.
Not fair
There's
if you...
3 of us.
There's a protocol. We do this one at a time.
So you don't have Bob anymore.
Yeah, I sent out Caroso.
I hate you.
I send out Survivor.
Oh, really? Yes, how dare I use type match.
And my axe!
You know what? This time I'll let it slide.
I was waiting to be able to use that line.
Yeah.
She
How
sent
dare I
out
use type matchups when you de-evolved everyone's Pokemon?
Pyrexy. Sorry, I'm trying to find my other. Sylveon, of course. Corphe, which is Fairy Ice type. Those are the 3 she sends out.
Alright.
What do you send out, Joker?
I said Survivor.
Oh, okay.
Before it was overshadowed by Axe.
And my axe. He's actually wielding the axe now.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can go first.
Caroso used Poison Wave.
All right. Really doesn't matter which one is super effective on all 3. So just choose one and then. All right. It's
Which
gonna hit
one? Sorry, out.
A fairy fire type, a fairy ice type, and a pure fairy type.
Oh, what was the final one?
Pure fairy. Sylveon.
I'll do the fairy ice one then.
Okay. And you're using a steel move, I assume?
Poison.
Oh, right. Steel would have been real nice against that, though. It would have been ×4. But you did
I'll
stay
leave
poison first.
Yeah.
All right.
Got an 8, so I believe they hit each other.
Yeah. It's going to use a move that's not very effective, so it's only going to get a +1. It took. Okay. Yeah, this one's a frail one. I think. Oh, no, that's the fire one. Yeah, no, you did knock it out. Or not out. Sorry, it's halfway. It's not that frail. You only did 2 damage.
Minimal.
Yeah. It's not quite out, but it definitely looks like you hurt it. Joker, you can go. I assume you're
Alright.
using poison.
Yes. I am using my tail of poison. Yeah.
Alright, hit each other. Which one was that against?
The Sylveon.
Okay.
What do I roll?
D4 plus something.
Plus relevant stat.
That's a good question. What is my thing for the one thing?
I think I gave you a physical poison move.
Yeah, it was physical. But I'm trying to
So that'd be
figure out-
attack.
Yes, I know. But I'm trying to figure out what the attack stat is.
It's on there.
Yeah, I know. I looked it up.
Your Pokemon took 4 damage.
Okay.
Sylveon is very damaged.
I don't know what the HP on this is.
Did I not put it on there?
I don't think so.
It's 3.
Awesome. He's dead.
The Viper
Unconscious.
is unconscious. So you did
Did at least smack the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, let me double check. That might have actually done.
Is that
Yeah,
ice
that did.
one still up?
Yeah, you knocked out Sylveon.
Nice.
The ice one is still up, yes.
Ice one's still up. It didn't take very much damage.
And I send out Litwick.
All right. The Scotsman goes after the one that's the fire fairy. It looks like a certain Halison fairy.
Mm-hmm.
The axe is made of metal, therefore he gets a +1, and he. Sorry, that wasn't right. 1d4, not 2d4. Yeah, he takes it down. Then she sends out 2 more Pokemon who can't. Who are.
an Alcremie. And
Did you hear that the voice actor for Arngeir died? Skyrim.
Who?
Have you played Skyrim?
Yeah.
He's the graybeard that actually talks.
Okay.
He's dead.
Oh yeah.
she sends out a dragon fairy. Draco Fey. The ice type move against the Scotsman. Dealing damage to each other. Scotsman takes it out. And the Scotsman is now knocked out.
Dang it! Someone throw out the next Scotsman.
As he goes down, his Stoutland breaks out of its Pokeball. Ready to fight.
Yeah, sure, that works.
You know, it counts.
It looks like it's done this before. It also looks like it's shaken off whatever was gripping it before. Then the Alcremie uses a psychic move on Litwick. Yep. 4 damage on Litwick.
Joker.
Gotta use a fire.
No, it rolled high enough to where you don't get a counterattack.
I don't get a counterattack?
No,
That's
on a 10
bad.
plus, there's no counterattack.
Okay, I'm fucked.
So you just took 4 damage on your Litwick.
I'm sorry, child.
Did it pass out?
Yeah, because it's only got 3 hit points.
Fair. And then you have the Poison Steel type out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the Dragon's going to use a Dragon type attack, but you do resist that, so. You're hitting each other.
Kuroso's knocked unconscious.
The Fairy Dragon is still up. Barely. Now it's your guys' turn. What do you send out and use?
I got a Death Skull.
Gordon Malsey.
There we go. The Fairy Dragon looks concerned that there's another fairy type on the field, not on its side.
Mm-hmm. So what's up on her side?
Fairy Dragon and Alcremie.
And how injured is the fairy dragon?
More than half.
I'll attempt to finish it off with Gordon Malsey. Gordon Malsey does use dark type moves, though, so there is that. It has Astonish.
It's a ghost type,
Oh, ghost type?
Yes.
so it's not resisted.
Does not resist it. I am incorrect. 13.
Oh, there it is. Like, where? All right, you hit. They don't counterattack.
7.
Yeah, it's down.
Man, that was quite astonishing.
It was already surprised, and then you astonished it. Joker.
All right, Hexia, here we go.
Alrighty. I'm going to use Nightshade.
All right. It doesn't work like it does in the games.
That's
Just
physical. No, it's special.
yeah, Nightshade's special.
Mhm.
Watch out.
It's a counterattack.
Alrighty.
I assume you're still checking damage.
Yeah, I'm looking at the thing of a boople. Did 0. Bam.
So you both
Like
hit
those apples.
each other for 3.
We're gonna do the magic. Can I use heal on one of my Pokemon?
You can try real quick. You heal for 1 hit point,
Hooray!
which is actually quite a bit in this system.
Yeah.
Stoutland goes after it with a nice takedown. It's
It
gonna
might
be
the takedown.
Indeed it is. No, you can't win. Clefairy, teleport them out of here.
I just look at Hexia.
And you're teleported.
Can't. Oh, I was about to ask if she could counterspell.
I can actually. Let me try.
No, because you didn't have time to react though, because you were like, yeah, we won, and then boom, you're gone.
Come on, I crit succeeded. I got a 15.
Okay, instead of sending you in the middle of nowhere, you're at the Scotsman's cottage.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
still passed out.
Time to nurse you back to health.
But you guys don't know where you are because you've never been here.
Oh, we're using
I'm gonna
someone's
go raid the
cottage.
fridge.
It's a
Let
lone
me raid it.
cottage.
I start making rouettes of almain, i.e. fucking porridge.
You think he's got any water for like cup noodles?
He
There's
should.
a fireplace. There's water in buckets. There's ingredients for porridge. No electricity. At least not that you can find anything that looks like an outlet.
Didn't he say there was like a shrine near his house?
Yeah, but we don't know this is his house.
Yeah, you don't know
Yeah.
it's his house. It could be anywhere for
Sadly.
all you know is Hexia tried to stop you from teleporting and you teleported anyways.
Stoutland, do you know where we're at?
It shrugs.
Okay. I try to awake the Scotsman.
but it also looks like it's it's curling up next to the fireplace, waiting for somebody to light a fire, like it's been here before.
Hexia, could you light the fire?
What am I, a fire starter?
I mean, judging by
Not immediately start the fire.
the finds, yes.
Alright, I start the fire. The fire of starting.
You're off the
Hexia
map.
started the fire.
Just for that, I'm putting it out.
But it's always been burning since the world's been turning.
Shut up. Now it's actually going out. I put the fire out.
You open the door, you see idyllic forest around you.
We see what?
Idyllic forest with the path leading away from the cottage.
And this looks like a forest like a Celebi could be in.
As we end the session on those words.
Alright.